Unresolved Problem segment tonight, there is confusion among the media and crazed ideological zealots about all the controversies in Washington. Last night we asked James Carville whether he wants Attorney General Holder to resign. Should he resign?
Look, the president doesn't want him to resign. He works at the president.
Would you, if you were President Carville, would you have him resign?
I'm not going to answer that.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
Are you embarrassed to answer it?
No, I'm not embarrassed.
Are you just loyal to your party?
I didn't get elected president.
All right, joining us now from Washington, Republican Kate Obenshain and Democrat Kirsten Powers, who is also a Fox News analyst. And Powers, I understand you're okay with the accumulation of phone call data. How about email data? Are you okay with gathering that?
No, I'm not comfortable with the PRISM, and that's what's taking up content. I am comfortable to a point with the idea of a computer going through phone data looking for connections and then getting a warrant if they need to go any further. What I'm not comfortable with is them storing that data in perpetuity. I think that once they've sifted through it, if there's nothing there, they should get rid of it.
Were you surprised? Did you take any heat? I heard a rumor that you were going to be on the cover of a new magazine called Fascism Today. Is that?
There's nothing fascist about that.
No, well, the ACLU doesn't like your stance.
They don't. That's true. Look, and I'll be honest, I'm a little squishy on it. I'm not, if it ends up that it is illegal, as the ACLU is arguing, then I obviously would feel differently about it.
You can do the phone thing as long as you don't listen to the conversation.
Well, and as long as there's a warrant and as long as it's legal,
well, there isn't a warrant, though. There isn't a warrant. They're accumulating the data of where and when without. They have a big FISA general warrant to do it, but they don't have a specific warrant to do it.
But it's a computer that's running through the numbers trying to find patterns. It's not, and then if they find anything to go further, they have to get a warrant.
But here's the problem. Lenny out in Utah, who's working for God knows what contractor, can go into those computers, pull down numbers, and find out where people are and have been.
But you don't even know who the numbers are really attached to.
Well, you can find them. Believe me, these gnomes can do this kind of stuff.
You know what? That's a fair criticism, and that's why I stand squishy. I think that it is something that you have to have extreme oversight for.
All right, so now, Obenshain, how about the email thing? The whistleblower who now in China, I think, is saying that the NSA is actually taking emails, Americans' emails, and reading them and storing them. You can't be for that, are you?
Of course not. Well, I have a problem with all of this, and I understand why Kirsten is squishy about it, because though the administration might say that it is handling this legally, this comes on top of an administration that said it would never target conservative groups, that there's no data collection program for millions of Americans. Issue after issue, the administration has been caught in
we can't trust these, but it's not just the Obama administration. You can't trust any government agency.
But Bill, the
Ask
problem
Benjamin
is this comes
Franklin.
on.
I mean,
Right, exactly. And Benjamin Franklin was right when he said you're going to sacrifice liberty for a little bit of comfort.
You have to sacrifice a little bit. I see that, but you just can't have them doing this. But okay, that argument is a philosophical argument. I want to get into some stuff that's not philosophical.
It's not philosophical to say that the administration has a pattern of lying to the American people about targeting its political adversaries.
Okay, but I'm not defending the Obama people because they're taking on water big time, and they should. But all administrations take the truth and spin it around.
This isn't spinning, Bill. This is lying.
You got a 1 million square foot facility being built in Utah, Powers. A humongous thing. And I'm going, why? Why are they building that? For what reason? All up until last year, the NSA was able to operate in Maryland or wherever they are. But now they have to spend tens of millions of dollars building this big facility for what? What are they going to do out there? Is this the pod people? What are they making?
No, I mean, this is my point. I'm not comfortable with them storing this data. I think
they don't explain anything to us about what this is or why they're doing it.
No, and they shouldn't be allowed to store the data. That's not. It doesn't belong to them. It's it's information. We've given them a little bit of space to try to go through this and find out if there's any terrorist connections there. But after that, it should be disposed of.
So there should be, in your opinion, a timeline. They can have it for this amount of time.
No, I mean once they've gone through it, then they're done with it.
But they can say, well, we haven't gotten to it yet, so we need it there for 18 years.
Well, no, that's not
both of you want Holder to resign? Both of you?
Yeah,
darn right. Should have resigned a long time ago.
All right. So everybody so far in this program, except Carville, who won't say, wants Holder out of there. All right, ladies.